is my chronic migraine and delayed menses patient I've had for a little while now. So she is, just to recap, she normally gets a migraine right around when she starts her placebo week, which is usually on Fridays. So she's actually going to be starting it this Friday. She would normally start bleeding between Sunday and Monday, but recently she has not been having any of the withdrawal bleeding.
Okay, so she's on birth control. What was her menses like then before birth control?
So I'm trying to I thought I had that written down, but I'm pretty sure from a previous email, because we asked her that last time, that before the pill, she remembers them being like really heavy and pretty painful.
Okay.
So she's on birth control for birth control purposes, though.
Okay.
Let's see here. So she just came back from Japan, a 2-week trip in Japan. She starts her placebo tomorrow. So she had one migraine the day she arrived at Japan, which wasn't too surprising considering all the travel. It lasted 2 days. The similar pattern of starting behind the left eye and then spreading out over the whole head. She did respond to her migraine medications, but she hasn't had a migraine since, so it's been 13 days with no migraine.
Okay, and is that unusual for her to go 13 days?
Yeah, because the migraines were weekly when we first started.
So we're down.
Yes.
Okay,
and
that's good.
From my notes from the last intake, she had gone 15 days without a migraine.
Okay, good.
Unusually, though, she didn't get a pre-period migraine. She got one towards the mid to the end of the period this time. And she also did get a period.
Okay. So she was bleeding, she was losing blood, and she wound up with a migraine at the end of the menses. Okay, so that's just worth making note. What did we have her on for herbs?
The last formula was a combination, 50% Tiama Gotingin, 15% Tong Chao, Ho Shui Tong, and 35% Jiaowei Xiaosan.
Okay, and she's responded best to this formula as far as her headaches?
I mean, this was a relatively new formula, so she's gone 13 days without a migraine.
Okay.
On this formula.
Okay.
The formula previous to that, where she went 15 days without a migraine, was similar. It was except it was 85% Tiama Gotingin and 15% Tong Chao Ho Shui Tong.
Right, because that fit her pattern at the time. This one fits better now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And she's about to start the placebo?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, and she doesn't have any actual menstrual disease in terms of during menses. She's not passing a lot of clots because she's on the birth control pill. It's fairly light.
Yeah, it's lighter in volume and flow on the pill.
Okay, so what I would probably do in this instance would be keep her going on this current formula right up until she starts bleeding, right until menses begins, the menses from the birth control, and then have her stop. We'll give her a break and see how she goes. She may be okay throughout this menses and then maybe not get a headache.
But if it doesn't start a mens, should she just continue the herbs?
She should just continue the herbs.
Okay, so this is good because she has some herbs left from her last formula, so I think timing-wise, it'll be kind of perfect.
Yeah.
So I'll shoot her a message to let her know. That if she gets her period to stop, if she doesn't, just keep taking
Keep going. Yeah. We're addressing the underlying patterns.